Hello lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad, and it is that wonderful time of the month again. It is the 1st of August today. Who knew? I mean, where is our summer going to? It's extraordinary. But it is the 1st of the month, and this means today I have had one of my favourite emails, if not my favourite email of the month, which is the Little Miss Sets So-and-So All Set to Sew subscription box. So you get this amazing little email pop into inbox about lunchtime, which is just lovely, and it says it's time to choose, Cara, it's time to choose your My Guilty Pleasure All Set to Sew so special subscription box. And I love it because you click here and then you can filter it by pattern, you can filter it by either the woven pattern choice or the stretch pattern choice. I always filter to the pattern first, but you could delve in and see what the selection of fabrics is instead and whet your appetite that way. But today, same thing, I'm just busy at work and then this lovely email comes through and I'm like, yay, time to choose. And this month's selection is, well, it's always brilliant actually. And this month we get a selection of choice of 2 jackets, which is super exciting. Now, in case you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, with the Little Miss So-and-So subscription box, you get to choose your pattern and you get to choose your fabric. You get to choose from either stretch or woven choice, which is amazing. There are 2 levels. You've got the So Special, which is what I've got, which is a beautifully curated range of fabrics, and there's also a I think it's called Deluxe box as well, and that has the same patterns but a different choice of fabrics, and that choice of fabrics is from branded. So for example, Atelier Brunette, Lady McElroy and so on, but in both selections they're amazing. I haven't seen the Deluxe selection, but I'm always delighted with the So Special collection. So what were the patterns? Now I'm going to pop in here at some stage the email that I got, although you see that most months, so if you haven't seen that before, please do head over to a previous month. So this month I thought I'd maybe save you the trouble of seeing me scrolling through that. So I clicked onto the patterns first, and the first pattern choice I went for was the stretch pattern, and this is an amazing jacket. It's called the Comey jacket, and it's by Wardrobe by Me. So what I love here is I think Nicola, the owner of Little Miss So-and-So, is helping us transition or think ahead in our wardrobes and helping us to transition into autumn, which is amazing. And so this is an amazing cardigan. It's sort of like a I'm not sure I'm allowed to say the word kimono, I don't know, day robe style, and very versatile. And what I really like on the selection of pictures they have is that it's got long sleeves, or you've got short sleeves, you've got the patch pockets and so on, you've got belt, no belt, so there are lots of things to choose from. And in the selection of fabrics there was some sweatshirting, but there's also a really lovely cord jersey, which I'd not come across before, so I thought that was super special. I particularly was drawn to the almost sleeveless version because I thought that would be really a nice transitional piece, and I love the idea of that layering as opposed to having an actual jacket. Just thought that was lovely. The other pattern choice this month was the polo jacket by Helen's Closet, so I've got some notes down here. And this is a open, sort of double-breasted, open style jacket, no enclosures, unlined, same as the Comey. That's also an unlined jacket, and also no closures on that too. So both very user-friendly patterns. This user-friendly, beginner-friendly, all-level friendly, but helps you with that transition. So what I love about the Little Miss So-and-So choice is obviously I can jump onto Instagram, I can use the hashtag, I can see what people are saying. I couldn't find too much about the Wardrobe by Me one, but I could see the style of it and imagine the wearability in my wardrobe. Whereas the Pona jacket has actually got quite a following on Instagram, so I could see a number of varieties there, which was just lovely. And I really like the open style of it. Again, you can have it as quite a crop jacket or quite a long jacket, and I imagine you can play around with the sleeves, although they haven't given options for that. But yeah, that's an easy hack, isn't it? And again, the selection of fabrics was amazing. We had some enzyme linens to choose from. We had some cords to choose from. There was some denims there to choose from. Just a wonderful selection. I'll keep you in suspense to see what I went for. But what an amazing selection. And it always takes me a while actually to choose, which I think is testament to just how good the pattern choices are. Couple of times it's been immediate yes, but this month I was definitely on the fence as to which way I was going to go. So I obviously have made a decision, because you have to log in, you have to open the email, click here, select your patterns, add them to the basket, and because you're already part of that subscription service, it says it's obviously zero value because you're paying for your subscription each month. So that's what happens, and you then, they send you a confirmation email. So I have had my confirmation email for my choices for this month, but this time I thought I'd do this different and capture this moment on the 1st, so you know what dilemma I was in on this day. So now I get to wait, I get to do some research on the patterns themselves, as I say, follow the hashtag, get some inspiration over some adaptations I might need to make. I can check out the sizing recommendations, things like that. And then I get to wait for the parcel to arrive. So when the parcel arrives, you'll see me next and we'll do an unboxing together. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Hello. So here we are, by the power of YouTube. I have my parcel. Now, if you're wondering, oh, this looks different, I do assisted sewing at Little Miss So-and-so every other weekend, and this morning has been one of those lovely weekends. So I've been with the lovely people sewing today. We've got heather jackets going on, we've got cuff tops going on, we've got a saguaro set. There's all sorts of lovely things going on, and I just love spending time with these ladies. Really just the part I play is giving them the confidence to sew, and what better job can there be? So you're following with me the journey of my Little Miss So-and-so subscription. Ironically, here is last month's Little Miss So-and-so subscription box. So there is a video out already that takes you through the journey of that one. And thank you very much for all the lovely feedback on seeing a bit more of the sewing process. So I'm going to do the same with you again this month. I shall take you through more of the sewing process. So I collect my parcel from Little Miss So-and-so to save on postage and so on, which because I'm there, it makes utter sense. So really exciting to get going on this one. So sorry about the rustling. Lovely big parcel, my goodness. Let's have a look. So, I was just there this morning actually, and they're busy sending off parcels as we speak. Yeah, so to all go at the end of the month for the various different subscription packages they do. So it's not just the All Set to Sew subscription box. They do Fat Quarter Club, they do Kids Crafting Clubs, they do an amazing Learn to Dressmake subscription, which I know the Northern Soul Sisters are featuring at the moment. So please do head on over to Nikki's website, the All Set to Sew website, because they're just some amazing things. So here we go, look at that. Genuinely, I've seen the girls doing this. I don't know how they do it so well and so neatly. It's beautiful. I am so excited. Right, let's do some little bit more rustling and get into the parcel itself. So don't forget, there's inside here is going to be the pattern, the fabric, the notions, and also a haberdashery gift of some kind. Dun dun dun! Oh my word, look at that. That is so cool. Wow, let me just put the tissue paper on the floor there. Oh, now that's my thread, and I can't bend down to pick it up. I have hurt my back, so I can't actually reach down to get that. But what just fell on the floor there is a reel of black Guthrie Garni. Oh my word, black Gutherman thread. Sorry, Guthrie Garni. Oh, it's all blended into one. So what have we got in here? It says, to our All Set to Sew members, the woven choice. This month we thought you'd prepare you for the cooler weather with a lightweight jacket that is a dream to sew together. And if you've never made outerwear before, this is a perfect beginner jacket. With extra wide facing, there's no need for lining and no need for closures. It's a comfortable drape open at the front, and Helen's Closet provide you with a lining hack if you did want to line this, which is great. So you can go over to her website and get the hack for that. This jacket has an oversized boxy shape, and you may want to size down. However, do considering you'll be wearing chunky knits underneath, so you may appreciate the loose style, which is great. Oh, and the treat this month will help you with any bulky seams. Oh, that's awesome. So you've got a hump jumper. So you put this on the back of your foot, your sewing foot, and actually it helps you over all those chunky seams, which when you see my fabric is definitely going to help. So thank you very much for that. So as we are actively trying to reduce paper, we have the instructions available for you digitally, and to encourage you where possible to read these on the screen rather than the print. And then there's the QR code to take you both to the lining hack, but also to the instructions. So thank you very much for that. So just in case you're worrying, so the pattern is printed out for you, and that's on the A0 sheets here. So just a reminder, I've chosen the Pona jacket, which you can see there from Helen's Closet. And you've actually got a choice there between a cropped and a long length. I'm going to go for the long length here, which I genuinely cannot wait to get started on. So it looks like it's printed on 3 pieces of A0 paper there. I've got some interfacing, so there'll be enough interfacing here to cover the area I need to cover. And then obviously the star of the show is this amazing fabric, and I have chosen a black quite a chunky corduroy there. I just thought that would be such a transitional item for my wardrobe and go with so many. Look, even like last month's, black goes with everything, doesn't it? And although black isn't necessarily something I would choose for all the time, having said that, I'm wearing the Olivia dress today by Atelier Jupe, and it's obviously got a black background to it. But you know I love colour in my life too. So I cannot wait to get started on this. This is going to go straight in the wash. I'm not sure I'll get to make that this week, as I'm going to France at the end of the week or so. I forget now when that's happening, and obviously my films are coming out all the time, so sometimes the sequencing of what you see now is very out of sync with what has come out before, but that's just how it is. That's the life of a YouTuber. So I cannot wait. So you can see there, I don't know how many rib they would say that was, but it's going to be amazing, and I genuinely can't wait to get started. So I will share with you some of the sewing process. Don't know what that looks like yet, not sure when that's going to happen yet, but stay tuned for some of the sewing process and my thoughts and my adaptations that I make as I go along, and then obviously the big reveal at the end of the video. See you later! Hi everyone, so I'm going to start doing the Little Miss So and So box for August, which is very exciting, and as you know I'm making the Pona jacket, by Helen's Closet. And a lot of you ask me all the time, how is it that you do so much sewing? So let me give you a slice of reality. So this end of my living room is the dining room, and this bike down here I need to tell you about another day, but my gorgeous husband is renovating this bike for me just because, which is amazing. It's a 1950s French bike, which is phenomenal. Story for another day. There's the fabric all washed and ready to go, and then at this end of the other end of the room, which is my dining room, oh, there's a whippet. There's Lara's 14, and on the telly there, hopefully you can see that, is rugby. So this is how we live our lives, and hopefully you can hear me above the sound of the rugby. So husband watching rugby, wife doing sewing. This is a happy life. I do genuinely hope you can hear me above God Save the King for the rugby. But I'm going to start by scanning the old QR code in here, and then I'm going to start checking out the sizes. So you'll probably see me doing some measuring, so I do measure every time, and then I'm going to start doing some cutting out of the pattern. Good morning, everybody. So it's Sunday morning. It's really early, probably about 7:15 in the morning. I have had a cup of tea, you'll be glad to know, but I've definitely got Sunday morning hair and I've got my Sunday morning joggers, a sort of pyjama outfit on. This is a ready-to-wear outfit that I bought in a market in Holland. But as you can see, I've got the pattern pieces all cut out. If you wondered what I was up to when I was measuring yesterday, the Pona jacket is measured on your high bust, which is quite unusual. And based on the measurements, I decided to size down one. So the measurements put me in a size 14, but I decided to go for a size 12, and that gives 112 centimetres of finished garment measurements around my bust area, which is fine. So I'm looking forward to that. So you'll see me faffing about with the fabric. I'm going to put that on fast forward, I should think. But cord will have a nap. And as you know, you need to have all your nap going in the right direction. So on velvet and cord, if you're stroking, then the smooth side would want to be what you stroke down, a little bit like stroking a cat or a dog. You'd want to be going in the direction of the fur. So that's what I'll be doing. But it's actually quite a simple construction. So I look forward to getting this cut out. It's unlined. I'm going to keep it unlined. Although there is a hack on the website to change that. So yeah, let's get it started. So that is all done. Actually fairly straightforward. The only issue I have is, yes, I only use one pair of scissors for both paper and fabric. I know, it's shocking, but I've been doing that for years and it never really has impacted me at all. The only thing I will say is that the cord is quite thick, so I had to cut it singularly, not on the fold, so that's why I'm going around things twice. But yeah, really straightforward, not that many pattern pieces, which is great. So on to the sewing. I have to say, I have just had to hoover pretty much the whole of my downstairs because it's pretty hairy. There is cord everywhere, but it's gone now, so on to the next stage. Okay, hi everybody. So it's a couple of hours later. Hair is just still as bad, but I've stuck some clothes on. I've walked the dogs, I've had a cup of tea, had some breakfast, and let's take my hair. I thought I would sit down to do some sewing, and it's quite funny really because I wanted to share with you some of the sewing process, and I can honestly tell you I've only been sewing maybe 20 minutes, half an hour maybe, because I was using my phone to upload a video for another time, so I couldn't film and upload at the same time. And I've almost made the jacket. That is how quick it is. So it's inside out at the moment because I'm going to do a try on with you. But basically, it's more like making a jumper than it is a jacket. You literally you stay stitch the front and the back pieces and the front facing pieces as well. You put the shoulders together, you insert the sleeves in on the flat, and then you do the side seams as you would with a jumper, and then, hey presto, so it's just going to turn it in the right way at the same time as videoing with you, so just bear with. Hang on, I literally have not tried this on yet. Let me change this let me change the angle of the camera, let's have a look together and see what we think. Okay, so now you have to bear in mind this has got a lovely deep cuff on it. So let's just, because I think it's sort of a turn up, I think, or it could be, looks like it might be. I haven't fully read all the instructions. But yeah, look, that is super cute. It is quite oversized, isn't it? I definitely could wrap that round and add a belt. You saw how much fabric I had left, so I easily could do that. So you've got pockets, that's the pins depict the bottom of the pocket, so the pockets are going to be just there. And that's going to be lovely. I could easily see me taking it in a bit, but I won't until I've got the facings in, because the sleeves, yeah, definitely an oversized jacket right now. Yeah, super simple, and all I've literally got to do, so you can see how many times I've rolled those up, that's up twice now. That's actually not too bad, but different. It's definitely, yeah, definitely oversized, isn't it? And I sized down one. I might go in and do that now actually, and take that in quite a bit before, because side seams isn't impacted by the facing, so I might do that before I do anything else. But yeah, really simple, and this fabric, this cord is just lovely. Yeah, really simple to use, apart from the fact that my whole house is covered in black flick. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in a moment. Keep me posted. Okay, so it's probably pretty difficult for you to see, but I have just taken that in a good sort of half inch on each side. It won't really be able to tell that difference until I've done the sleeves, because obviously they're really long at the moment. But I am really loving this so far. What a simple make. I just love a simple make, and this in this weight I think will just be lovely for transitioning and working in and stuff, because it's not heavy and stuff. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, so as I suspected, it's quite a deep hem, if I can get hold of it. So you turn it up by ½ centimetre and then fold it over by 5. But actually I've taken mine and done it to 6 centimetres. And I think probably what I'm going to do when I'm wearing it is, because this is a nice deep hem, I think I'll be able to fold it back on itself even just a little bit more, so you'll see some of the just the ribbing on the outside. I think that's what's going to happen, because when I try it on, the sleeve comes to about there, so I'll just fold it back on itself, and I think that'll be really pretty. So all good. So I've been utterly hopeless at remembering to video anything because this project is just coming together so smoothly. So I'm now at the stage where I've got the collar sandwiched in between the facing and jacket. Don't know if you can see that or not. And then what's quite clever is that the facing is intentionally shorter than the jacket, and therefore you sew the jacket facing to the bottom of the jacket, and then that will naturally create your hem. That's amazing. What a genius idea. But all the notches match up, instructions have been amazing, and I'm absolutely loving finishing this project. Okay, so I've just switched lands to portrait for a second so you can see where I've got to, and I'm going to pause at this stage, but we are practically done. I can't believe how quickly this has come together. I absolutely love the construction of this. My favourite thing, I've got a bit of bad back, so I'm trying to lean down here, is when you put the facing, connect the facing, which is shorter than the full length of the jacket, you connect the facings right sides together, and then because it's shorter it naturally pulls up the hem. So I hope you can see that there. Hang on, sorry. Yeah, oh, it's really hard for me to show you. So you can see there you've got about that much hem. I hope you can see that, because obviously it's black, which also isn't helpful. Sorry about the talking in the background. So my husband has just come home. But that is so clever. So I've just got the pockets to go, and that's the bottom placement of the pocket. And then it all needs a really good press, and I might do some top stitching, I think, to help with the definition of this. But it's amazing, and I can't wait to show you the finished article. So here we are, ta-da! Another make made, another amazing subscription box. I hope you're enjoying seeing a little bit of the sewing journey. I was super surprised how quickly this jacket came together. It really, genuinely, if you've made a t-shirt or a jumper, you'll be able to make this jacket. It comes together brilliantly. I love this great big deep facing. I know it's in black, but you just have to rest assured that basically the side seam, well, the facing comes in right up to here, and therefore just makes it a really quick, easy make, because the facing is what finishes the raw edges. We've got no closures on it. I'm not overly sure about the pockets. I will obviously put some footage in here of me prancing about in my garden as ever. I had to wait for it to stop raining, so I'm telling you, this outfit, first time I've put jeans on in months, maybe half a year. So it feels super strange to have something quite autumnal on, even though it's quite warm today. So I've just got distracted because I remember I haven't put my microphone on, so I hope you can hear me okay. I'll speak up a little bit, just relying on my microphone sound here. But anyway, I love this. I'm not sure about the pockets because they do drape a little bit, but actually, if you look on the high street, not that I'm judging myself to anything like that, but nonetheless, a big pocket of this style is absolutely everywhere. So it's bang on trend, and totally seasonally appropriate. I've got it on, as you can see, with just a sort of a long sleeve top, and for me, that level of layering, it will be absolutely perfect. And actually, I could see me wearing this to work as a sort of cardigan, if you like, because of the sort of nature of this beautiful cord. It's quite a lightweight cord, but would be perfect for trousers, would be perfect for dresses. But as a jacket, it isn't thick, it's not bulky, I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed by it. In other words, I love it, and I cannot wait to wear it. So yeah, very exciting. Thank you once again to Nicola and the team for all the hard work they put into these amazing subscription boxes. Don't forget you can get Cara 10 if you can, start again, you get 10% off if you use the code Cara 10. Wow. Yeah, there is a whole range of the most amazing subscription boxes over on their website, not just clothing but other things as well, and definitely something to get your sojo back. They do the most amazing all set to sew packs each month, and generally speaking each month there's an offer on one of them of the latest release, which is very exciting. So it's quite enough for me for one more week. I hope you're all having a good week wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you again shortly. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I always love to hear what you think about my videos. I genuinely feel like I'm chatting with friends every week, so thank you for those who do comment, and please don't be shy. I do respond to every comment. Take care everybody, bye.